What's going on, people? Life of Lugo here. It's been a while since I made some content for you guys, at least featuring me. You saw some of the flag football videos I was making. That was just because I got a new camera. I was trying it out and getting some good action shots. It's probably something I'll be doing a little more of in the future. But I had a little video I want to do for you guys. I'm starting to learn my new camera and everything, so forgive me if there's any errors in this one. We're starting to get it right, starting to get the lighting down and just working with a new camera. But this I'm pretty excited about, so I want to get this over and done with so I can actually play with my item, because I've been holding on to it for about 2-3 days right now. We got something from the Apple store. Now, first off, let's talk about the packaging. I love me some Apple products, and mainly because it's clean looking. You got these nice little gray ropes, and when you walk out the store, you feel you got a little swag about you, like you got a good product in your hand. I don't know what it is about the products all being white and just clean, the packaging, the boxes and everything. It just looks good, and you feel good walking out the store, especially the newly redesigned ones. Clean looking. Now, this is an upgrade I'm excited about, but it's probably the upgrade you think I got, because normally I'm savvy with the phones, right, and I keep upgrading every year, but this year I decided to hold off a little bit. But what I got for you right now, boom, brand new iPad Air. Okay, now this is the iPad Air 4, the 11-inch model, 256 gig. Now the reason I upgraded, well, let's look at my old baby right now. First off, this is my old iPad 10 Pro. It has treated me very well, especially with the Logitech keyboard. I love this thing. I do everything from drawing, editing videos, making graphics, making beats, surfing the web, listening to music, DJing middle school dances, whatever you can name, I pretty much do on this. If it's possible to do on the iPad, I'm gonna do it on the iPad. I mean, that's over my iMac, my MacBook. I love them, and they are useful when they need to be. But this right here is my go-to. If I can do it on the iPad, I'm gonna choose my iPad. Now this is good, and honestly, it's still in great condition. But the reason for the upgrade is a couple things. One, new camera means newer quality, which means higher gigs I'm gonna be using on these video files. So I needed something that can handle that. Also something that was a little bit faster, that can edit the 4K videos and all the other stuff that comes with it. So that was one main reason to upgrade. Number two, Apple Pencil. I love the Apple Pencil, but this first one, there's a couple things that really annoy me about it. One, the tip. Okay, I lose these like all the time. Amazon has got a lot of money for me. You can get replacement tips for these, and I lose them all the time. Plus, I do not like having to stick that joint in there and have it charged. First off, it looked crazy. When I'm charged, people looking at me wild, like, boy, what you got there? Don't worry about it. But I don't have to do that anymore, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. Also didn't have a button here, and I really wanted a button for like undo or change erase when you're drawing and doing things like that. So to use the Apple Pencil 2, I kind of had to upgrade. But again, I love this. I really had no problems with it, and it's definitely, I'm still gonna keep it in the family, unless we get to like 1,000 subscribers. Then maybe I'll give it away. How about that? I should, right, Maddie? We'll talk about it later. Okay, to the new baby. You know, it's my girl Blue. I called her Blue already because I did get it in the blue color. Let's pop this open. Oh, something about it's just clean. Now the only thing that frustrates me though is like, how do I get this out of the box without tipping the whole box over? Like, I can't get my fingers in there. I got fat hands. So let's see. All right, so you got your iPad. You got your little booklet. Comes with, you know, instructions and stickers and other little tidbits, but we don't really look at those. We got a charger now. Something to note that's different about this one is this is a USB-C charger, kind of like the MacBooks. Hopefully the iPhones change to that. I don't know why they haven't already. Boggles my mind. And right here we have a USB-C to a USB-C cable, so it goes from there to there. Now I am curious, and I'm gonna try this later. I wonder if I hook my camera up directly to the iPad and just transfer my video straight to there, because that would be amazing. Okay, but boom, we got our charger cables and all that stuff. Now, one thing to note is this does not have Face ID on this one, which is kind of weird, but it does have Touch ID, which I actually like more, especially Face ID. When you night and you got that at night and you got that crust in your eye and you can't barely see, you be like this trying to open it, it don't work, and then you got, I ain't messing with that. Touch ID I feel like is much more beneficial for me, so let's try it out real quick. So if I click it once, you can see the little Touch ID in the corner. So you put your finger here. This is the finger I programmed, and then it just pops open. Let's do that one more time. So you put your finger on it, and then it pops open. So that's pretty awesome. Again, I like it much better than Face ID because you don't gotta actually focus on. Especially today, if I got a mask in public or in a store or something like that, and I gotta open this up and I can't, I'd much rather have Touch ID with me. Unless we gotta start wearing gloves, then I don't know. All right, but I love how wide the screen is. That makes it especially great for watching videos. Like Michigan, Penn State, I can't wait. Yeah. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, Life of Lugo. You feel me? I love how wide the screen is for doing things like that. Also, when I make beats or things like, I don't know. I just feel like the wider screen looks better. It feels better. It's a little bit more fun to handle. Camera is a little better, but honestly, that's not important for me. I mean, for the most part, I'm not one of the people that's gonna take an iPad to a concert and just be like this. But while I'm holding this up, take a look at that color, man. It's in that new blue. That blue is beautiful. I just love the way it looks. It's slightly gray, but it's got a little bit of that blue tint to it, and just, I don't know, it looks right. I did get a couple things for this iPad. I ain't gonna leave it naked, okay? I need the iPad to be covered with something. So I also picked up this case right here. This is an Otterbox Symmetry 360. First off, I love the little leather look, but second of all, it has a clear background, which I want to see that beautiful blue I just talked about. I don't want to cover that up with anything. Last iPad case I had a keyboard, which was cool when I was typing Word, but for the most part, I didn't do many Word documents on my iPad. That's one of the few things that I actually still rather have a laptop or an iMac for. Let's pop that on real quick, and we're good. There it is. I mean, it looks pretty good, and the Touch ID button is nice and open, so I can still do that no problem. As you can see, I did download like a stupid amount of apps on this already. Yeah, I really love this case, and obviously it can close, the latch is shut. Another thing that is cool about it is the little roll up. It's almost like the old iPad one, where you can put it right here. Boom. Or if I want, I could go one step down, and then I could put it right here, which is going to be good for other things like watching a movie or drawing or anything like that. But speaking of drawing, I did get something else. I talked about my old iPad and the Apple Pencil 1, so of course you already know I needed to get that Apple Pencil 2 just for drawing and for everyday tasks. Especially with iOS 14, you can do so much. You could write all your notes and it'll turn into text for you. You can draw shapes and all kinds of things on over. You could search with just using the pencil. Just tons of different things. And on top of that, it has that beautiful button I was talking about. So let's open that up real fast. Oh, watch out now. So again, a little, I don't know, a little design by Apple stuff, but we don't really mess with the instructions and all that because we savage like that. Okay. Now you got the Apple Pencil here. The coolest thing about this pencil, besides the button, is that it charges without having to stick it in the end of the iPad, which I really didn't like on my old iPad. This one, you simply put it on the side of the iPad, and it's a magnet, and it charges itself. And you could actually see when you put it on, again, just magnetized to there, and it tells you how much battery you have in your Apple Pencil, and it's always charging when it's on this. So if you're carrying this around, it's always going to be charged and ready to go. My old one, sometimes when I was ready to write, battery's dead and I had to plug it in for a second, pair it, let it charge for just a little bit, and then put it on. Again, not super annoying, but annoying enough. Again, you can take it out, go into a note. You can see it just writes really smooth, and you see that if I make shapes, boom, it makes them perfect. So that's kind of cool. So if I'm writing and I double tap the side, it switches to my eraser for me, so then I could erase whatever kind of mess ups or anything I don't want on the screen, which is very, very cool. Another accessory I got for the iPad, which is huge, and it makes it even more like a computer, is this right here. And I got this off Amazon. This is the Power Laken USB-C hub. Now what it does, it takes the basic connection I have on the bottom of my iPad, and it lets me plug HDMIs to it, another USB-C, I think it has 3 USB ports, headphone jack, which again, new iPhones and new iPads don't have, an SD card, so I can take SD card straight from my camera and put it right into my iPad, a mini SD card slot for my drone memory cards, USB 3.0, again, just multiple spots to plug multiple things into. I plug my MIDI keyboard into it and make beats on it on the fly. It also has Ethernet and a VGA port on the back if you want to hook it up to a different monitor as well. So very, very convenient, very cool. I could plug in something like this, my SanDisk portable hard drive, that has a lot of pictures and videos on it. I can offload things onto this, and then I can delete them off my iPad and free up space when I'm on the go. Just very, very convenient tool to have if you got a new iPad or new anything that has a USB-C. I would definitely recommend getting one of these. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna get to editing videos. Honestly, I'm probably gonna edit this video on my new iPad. It's gonna be the first video edit on it, so hopefully it goes smoothly. I'll let you know in the future how that turned out, how it worked out. But if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Make sure you like, subscribe, and tell your friends, because I'm trying to get this channel up there. And who knows? Like I said, 500 followers. We might have to do another giveaway. We did one at 100 with the AirPods. We might have to do another one at 500. And then when it gets to 1,000, you already know we're doing something big, okay? But again, thank you again for watching. Just make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And Life of Lugo, out.